fire gone. You're getting a set of 4 16-ounce fire suppressant spray cans. Look at that. He had a car fire. Uh-oh. Her curtain's now caught on fire. She's going to pick that up and spray that out. Now you're tailgating, and now everybody's time to go, but your fire is still going. You whip out the can and give it a spray. Again, you can do the same thing with your fire if you're, cooking over an open fire in the woods somewhere and your camping trip. This is super easy, under $30. Safety, 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 safety. V36721 is your item number. Amy D'Angelo, who is a home improvement specialist, is here with us to talk about this. The fire gone. I'm good. This is so weird. When I was looking, I was like, what is this?
It's amazing.
Talk to me.
So easy to use. And it's so simple because all you're going to do is flip this little black tab and press it. So if you can spray a can of hairspray, you can spray this. And it's going to work on your wood, your grease, your oil, your fabric, your electrical fires. So any type of fire that you have, you can use this. And as you mentioned, it is water-based. It's not corrosive on your metal surfaces. So if you have to spray it on your cooktop, on your stove, it's not going to corrode that. It's not acidic, it's not caustic. And if it gets on your hands, it's just going to foam and it's going to dry with no sticky residue and you're good to go.
Awesome. Okay.
I want to show you how to use it.
Oh, you really?
It's so easy. Well,
okay.
We're not having any fires because
we can't have fire today.
No fire
because we couldn't be outside today.
We couldn't be outside. But here's a can for you.
Okay.
And here's our cans that we would have lit on fire. So all you're going to do is, like I mentioned, get your finger ready.
Yeah.
Pop your little black tap.
Yeah.
And you're done. And then you're just going to spray. Now, it's going to discharge at a rate of 16 feet. So I can hit that can over there, and I'm back here. And you're just going to douse that whole fire in your can. And then when you're done, you throw it away and you're good for the next one.
How many seconds is that?
15 seconds.
Okay. And
So
that's enough to put out your little fire there.
it is enough to put out your little fire. And what's nice is, like you saw in the video, there was a fire that was on a cooktop. So before it escalates into a big fire, here's your first line of defense.
Yeah.
And again, all you're gonna do is pop and snap that little black tab and press. There you go.
So,
And you're putting out your entire fire.
okay, so if you have like a car fire, I actually I've had all these weird experiences recently, but it's about a month ago, and I was at the Giant, which is our food store around here, and and all of a sudden you see all the smoke, and the car caught on fire.
Right.
Car caught on fire.
Scary.
So why not have one in your car if that happens, for heaven's sake? What about, it's also, I just heard a story today about someone who went in to go look in their oven, and they thought they turned on their
On his
the
cooktop.
light,
We were
on the
sitting
light.
together, yes.
And then, but then they're like, no, wait a second, the light didn't go on. Oh my gosh, that's a fire in my oven.
Right.
And so, like, those are, thank goodness her husband is a volunteer fire.
Yes.
Right in front of the apartment. But these are the things that happen. And also what happened to us is we had a candle in our dinner table, and we had the fan going.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, the candle was close enough to the paper napkins that it whipped the flame towards the
Yes.
napkins, and it started those napkins on fire.
I know. Well, it happened over the holiday to me. My girlfriend was cooking, and we were standing there chatting. It was right before a party.
Yeah.
And we all use those microfiber towels, and they are so highly flammable. And her microfiber caught on fire when she went to take her pot off the stove. And I had said to her a month before, I said, you have to try this product. And sure enough, I whipped it out from under the sink and put out her fire on her cooktop.
Shoot.
But it happened that fast because the microfiber goes up, and we all use them. But again, you can use it on wood fires. You can use it on this barbecue at the tailgate. And those barbecues get left at the tailgates because they're so hot when you're camping. You want to extinguish that so we don't have any forest fires. But they're great for your car fires, your electrical fires, wood, clothing, grease, oil, any type of fire. They're so simple, and they're light and small, so you leave them under your cabinets, your laundry room, your kitchen, your furnace. I travel with them. My daughter had an incident at school where her outlet, something sparked, and her surge protector went on fire, and she sent me a picture, and the entire surface of her countertop in her bathroom was on fire. But yeah, you have this, and you just whip it out as your first line of defense and spray that fire before it turns into 40 firemen stomping through your house because it got out of control.
And that would be awful.
Yes.
So super fast, super easy, water-based. You're getting 4 cans.
Yes.
And I just hear that there are people picking up more than one set. Very smart. Under $30 for these. You can pay for them over the next 3 months. Let me give you a value. One of these is $17.15 on its own. And you have to times that by 4 because you're getting 4. So that would be an if sold separately value of $68.60. Let me put it to you a different way. If you pick up 2 of these at retail, here at QVC, it's like you're buying 2 and getting 2. That's kind of what's happening here, right? So V36721 is your item number. I mean, what a safety project. I think about the Scouts,
Yes.
the Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts should
Yes.
have this in their arsenal because you never
right.
know, but older homes.
Yes.
I mean, really anybody, because a fire can start
anywhere, anytime. And it's just so unexpected that they just happen, and all of a sudden you're now in an emergency situation. So as you mentioned before, in the giant parking lot, someone's car was on fire. If you had this in your car, you could have helped them. Curtains go on fire. Little things happen. Even with the candle, you can just have that flame, shoot off because of a breeze, and now all of a sudden your whole table is on fire.
Yeah.
Your barbecues, your
Let me tell you,
campfires.
I'd rather have my table get ruined than my whole house go up in smoke.
That's right.
Right? So it's just that fast, easy way. And stop and think right now, do you even have a fire extinguisher close to you?
Right.
And do you have it in your basement? Do you have one in your garage? Do you have one in your car? Do you have one in your kitchen?
And is it still working?
And that's right. Is it still working?
Right.
Because
Is
you
it
have
still
to have
charged?
those service.
And
how long will these?
3 years.
3 years. That's
3-year shelf life, which is great. And they're so, like we've been talking, they're so easy to use. All you do is flip this little black tab on the top. I hope you can see that, right?
Okay.
And then you're just going to flip that little tab. Are you trying not to ruin your nails?
No.
And then just push it. If you can use hairspray and push a tab, you can push this. And like I said, they discharge at a rate of 16 feet. So I'm standing over here and I'm getting that far can. And they last, it's a 15-second duration, and you're good. And again,
that's it. So it's now done.
They're done. And then you throw it away and you've got a new one waiting, and hopefully you won't need it or to use it, but you have it there knowing that anywhere there's a fire in your home, grease, electrical, wood, oil, clothing. And again, those microfibers are so flammable and we use them all the time. But if it gets on her cooktop, then you don't have to worry about it because it's not going to cause any corrosion, and it's not acidic, it's not toxic, and you just got it on your hands. You wipe it off. There's no sticky residue, there's no discoloration. It's water-based and it's so simple to use, but it's your first line of defense.
Yeah. So if you'd like to pick it up, your item number is V36721. The number to call is 1-800-500-7590. Protect yourself, your family, other people. Like if you do a lot of camping, obviously distinguish that fire so that you don't start a forest fire. But this is a great way to do it instead of having to wait till all the embers go completely down as well. So there's a lot of different kind of uses for it. Amy, thank you so much for bringing these.
Thank you so much.
Really great product.
Yeah, I'm glad you like
good.
it.
I told you this is a weird, wacky show. Alrighty, we still have another hour to go in our weird, wacky show that are